now she know exactly who to call, man. All of my niggas ball, man. And R.I.P. to the kid, I'm rocking ball, man. And I don't do handouts, I wanna rock palm, man.
What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy FlyyChance, and I'm back with another video. So in this video, bro, I'm gonna be showing you all the build for my personal favorite college hooper from last season. Me personally, I'm a real big Cooper Flagg guy, bro. I tuned into pretty much every Duke game besides when I was at work, bro. I'm telling you, I was really tapped in, bro. I was really tapped in. So look, bro, I know y'all saying, bro, why your player doesn't look like Cooper Flagg, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't feel like you know what I'm saying, changing my character's appearance, bro. I feel like one time on one of these 2Ks that genuinely messed up my face scan, bro. Like, for whatever reason, when I switched back to my face scan, my player was looking totally different, bro. So look, this is the build right here. Hold up, my camera's in the way a little bit, but two-way mid-paint scorer. So we're gonna edit it. So look, bro, we went small forward, 6'9", 214 pounds, with a 7'2" wingspan. Now, I believe in real life, Cooper Flagg's wingspan is 7 foot. But I feel like Cooper Flagg is known for like his deflections and being in passing lanes and things like that. So I wanted to go up on his wingspan because, in my personal opinion, 6'9" with a 7 foot wingspan is pretty average measurements, bro. So look, now here is the build, right? So I'm gonna just break down everything that I have here for you guys. Hold on, let me make my camera a little bit smaller so y'all can make sure y'all are able to see. All right, so look, bro, we have 75 close shot. It gets you to silver float game, bronze hook specialist, and bronze paint prodigy. Next, we went with 80 driving layup. I low-key wanted to try to get this to an 85, bro, but I feel like 80 is pretty good, man. Like I said, silver float game. We have bronze layup mix master. Yo, I can't talk right now, bro. I just woke up. And then we have silver physical finisher. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Cooper Flagg is known for being strong and getting to the cut, bro. So I gave him silver physical finisher for that reason. Now, we have a 93 driving dunk, bro. For gold posterizer, if you want to use your +2s on that, you know, you can get it to legend, as well as aerial wizard, bro. Y'all know, looking at Cooper Flagg's highlights, he is really dunking on them boys, bro. So that's why we went with the 93 driving dunk. 72 standing dunk, you know, Cooper Flagg gets the ball, you know what I'm saying, and like the dunker spot or something, he rises up real quick. So we wanted to make sure we got bronze rise up for that particular reason. Now, if you do not care about standing dunk for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, you can take it off, bro. I feel like Cooper Flagg is so like good and passable at many things. Like, if you were to actually make this build, I feel like there are different ways that you could play around with it. Then we went with 64 post control. So we got bronze hook specialist, bronze post fade phenom, and bronze post powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? If you watch Cooper Flagg, you know if he has a smaller defender on him, put him in the post, man, get to the cup. So you really could make this higher if you wanted. Me personally, if I was to actually play with this build, I personally feel like being a post scorer is sort of a ball stopper in some ways. So if I was to actually make this build and want to use it, I personally would take the post scoring off. So then we went with 85 mid-range shot, you know, Cooper Flagg, bro, one dribble pull up, you know what I'm saying, things like that, bro. So we went with 85, make sure we got silver dead eye, silver set shot specialist, as well as bronze shifty shooter, and then post fade phenom, as I mentioned. Next, we got an 83 point shot, bro. Same shooting badges. We do not get limitless range with this build, but you know, I feel like an 80 is good, bro. The center that I have played with lately at the rec, let me move my camera one more time, bro. The center that I've played with at the rec has had a 83 point shot, and I'm telling you, he be shooting that thing, bro. So we went with 80. And y'all know, bro, it was one point, I think Cooper Flagg like went home to Maine at one point during the season, and then after he came back, he was shooting lights out from three. So we went with the 80 for that. Now we have a 75 free throw. I feel like Cooper Flagg's a pretty good free throw shooter in my opinion. I do not remember what his percentage was, but I feel like a 75 is pretty passing. Now, pass accuracy, bro, this is another thing. Cooper Flagg was definitely a great passer when he was at Duke. So if you want, you could increase this. I feel like 76 is a good starting place. We got silver break starter, silver dimer, and silver versatile visionary. You know, Cooper Flagg be throwing lobs and things like that. The Mala watch, so that's what we went with that. 75 ball handle. We went ahead and got, you know, strong handle. We got all the dribbling badges, bro. I feel like gold strong handle. My fault, bro. But yeah, bro. So you know what I'm saying, these defenders not bothering this build, bro. I'm telling you, he's too strong. And then we went with 71 speed with ball. We do have lightning launch on bronze. Now, interior defense. Y'all know Cooper Flagg is known for being a very versatile defender. You know, he can guard 1 through 4, I would say. 1 through 5, depends on who the big man is, in my opinion. But so at one point, I did have a silver paint patroller, but you know, I was playing around with the build and whatnot, and I ended up settling on a 78 to get silver high flying denier. We went with the 6C interior, as well as an 85 perimeter defense, bro. Silver challenger, silver on ball menace, silver pick dodger, bronze unmovable enforcer, and then we have gold off ball pest. I went with a 67. 6'7". I went with a 67 steel in order to get bronze glove and bronze interceptor. And then yeah, bro, we have a 78 block. I went with a 75 offensive rebound because I just had attributes left over. Offensive rebounding for this build really like takes up none of your overall. Like if I was to put this down to a 55, which is the minimum it could be with the 80 defensive rebound, I could only put my free throw up by like 1. So that puts it in perspective for y'all, bro. Next, we do have an 80 defensive rebound to make sure we got the silver box out beast as well as silver rebound chaser. And Cooper Flagg definitely be snagging, you know what I'm saying? He might not average 10 rebounds, but the rebounds that he does get, I'm telling you, he's up there, bro. 78 speed, we got silver slippery off ball as well as a 79 agility. I do believe that agility still controls your lateral quickness. So, you know, that's a good thing to remember when making your builds. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be sliding them things, bro. And we 6'9" with a good wingspan. These guards aren't scoring on us, bro. And we're strong, like I said. I'm telling you, bro, this build's nasty. And then, yeah, we got a 73 strength. We do get brick wall on bronze. Now, will I be setting screens? Probably not that much, but, you know, it's just a good thing to have, I guess. And then we went with the 80 vertical, you know what I'm saying? And then these are the badges. As y'all see, we do get pogo stick on gold, you know what I'm saying? Contest the shot, still get the rebound, go up for 2 blocks in a row, things like that. And then we do also have to have an 80 vertical in order to have gold posterizer. So this is the build. I'm gonna go ahead and press start. Now, before I press start, I want y'all to realize, bro, for whatever reason, I could not get Cooper Flagg to pop up as the #1 comparison. For whatever reason, I'm telling y'all, I tried so many things. I was getting LeBron comps, I was getting Julius Erving, and I kept getting Glenn Robinson, bro, for whatever reason. Maybe my ball knowledge is not up there, but I don't really know how he plays in comparison to Cooper Flagg. But here we go, bro. There we go. We got Glenn Robinson, Cooper Flagg, and Julius Erving. 2-way mid-paint score. Our strengths: effortless elevation in traffic, can guard the best offensive player, mid-range assassin. Our only weakness, bro, is never disrupts a ball handler. And I personally feel like that has to be capped. I showed y'all the 85 perimeter defense as well as our strength, bro. I do not know how we are not disrupting a ball handler with this build. But go-to baddest, aerial wizard, off-ball pest, and pogo stick. Our top attributes, bro, are driving dunk, mid-range shot, and perimeter defense. Like I said, 2-way mid-paint score, bro. This build, I would actually consider making this build, but like I said, I would tweak it a little bit. But this is going to go ahead and be the Cooper Flagg build that I was able to create on NBA 2K26. Let me know down in the comments if y'all think I should change anything, and let me know what I should change. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. But all right, y'all, man, I'm out this jump. Stay fly.